Hello everybody, my name is Taylor, and this is the channel where we play really either awful or really good visual novels sometimes when I get off my ass, and originally it was supposed to be a really terrible one. It was my fault that we're not playing it. It's called Evening Surprise on Steam. If you would like to play it, I highly suggest that you should actually. The only reason we're not playing it today was because it comes in two languages, English and Russian, and they give you that option when you start it up, and I clicked the wrong one, I guess, when I was trying to set everything up, and I had no idea how to get it back into English, so I thought I had this game. I have never really touched it. I don't know what this is about. I don't remember when I bought this. It's just here. So, what better time? This is the second time I had to do this intro, because when I went to help, it opened up a new window, and I'm using a different, software to record, because, Bandicam doesn't open on my computer anymore, which is terrible, but, we got all this, we set everything to, we set the high contrast for the text boxes, turn all the way speed, here's the text, and everything else is pretty normal. We got an achievement earlier called something about your special eyes, which was great. Let's actually turn this down a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay. Okay. So, I think this is a Yuri game. I'm not really sure. I don't remember buying this at all. So we're gonna learn together. Oh god. Oh, on the road again. Achievement unlocked. I don't know if what I'm gonna need. Ooh, alien arts presents. I think I might know the person that made this or that worked on it. Yeah, Josh! Alright, yeah, okay, I remember why I bought this game now. I still don't know what it's about. So we're gonna find out. I think it's gonna be really cute. It seems really cute. This is different. I have a beautiful image. Oh, the art. I'm liking this already, y'all. I'm liking this already. Huh? Look at all these people. Oh. The music ends. The cassette clicks to a stop. I listened to it so many times I've memorized the placement of the static from the song's original broadcasts. I'm worried the deck might eventually eat the tape, but it never happened to him no matter how many times he played the damn thing, so I'm not too scared. It used to drive me crazy. Every day he played it over and over again. Sure, he would throw on something different after a few loops, but soon enough he'd switch back and the cycle would repeat itself. Sometimes I think he would do it just to mess with me. I would be in the back, in bed, smothering a pillow over my head to block out the music. He would just turn it up louder, even during all-nighters. I was so like him. Even near the end, when we had to finally settle down, he was still pulling that kind of crap. I'd come home from school sometimes and the police would be at the door because the entire block had called in a noise complaint. He said it was because he was hard of hearing, but I know he did it just to get a rise out of the old grouches who lived nearby. I think that was his worst fear, ending up just another bitter sack of bones. So he did everything in his power to be the exact opposite, right up until the end. Of course, that meant I would always deal with the fallout. I can imagine what the neighbors thought, seeing a little girl door to door, apologizing because some old man decided it would be funny to put plastic flamingos all over their award-winning lawns. I can't help but smile, just a little, even if it does hurt. I take a sip of my coffee. Outside, a heat haze shimmers over the never-ending oceans of sand. So much desert. Even Roswell was just rocks, sand, and a few shacks. All alien-themed, of course. Didn't see any UFOs, though. I'm not used to how dry everything is. Even with the AC on high enough to rip off my eyebrows, I'm still all sweaty. Guess that's what happens when you laze around in snowy Colorado for a decade. In that regard, the desert is a nice change of scenery. I don't exactly hate it. New sights are nice, especially since his health didn't allow him to do a lot of traveling when I was a little girl. I could see myself getting used to this. Well, maybe in another 15 years when I have everything paid off. Ah, damn it, Amber. Snap out of it. You can worry about that later. This isn't your trip, so stop being selfish. Wait. Hold on. Pause. We have to pause. Is this... So, our dad died, is the gist I'm getting at this. That's not his casket, is it? Is that... Please tell me that's just the back of the RV and not our dad's casket? That'd be really great. I push the eject button. I take the tape out and look it over. Probably for the 20th time today. Years worth of brown stains and greasy fingerprints are smudged all over, making it feel grimy to the touch. It still works like a charm, though. There were more cassettes in the glove compartment, a mixture of mine and his. Mostly his. I should just play one of those and get it over with. My hand gravitates towards the latch. It would be okay, right? No. I snatch my hand away from the latch and flip the tape over. Once again, I find myself staring. With a sigh, I stick it back into the deck. I reach towards the play button, taking another look to see if the room is still clear. Like always, it... What? Isn't... I slip on the brakes, their shriek piercing my ears. A glance at my rearview mirror shows a girl cringing next to an ancient-looking car, covering her ears as I screech down the road. Making a U-turn of dubious legality, I pull up in front of her car, killing the motorhome's engine. We're so cute. I got that and showed my eyes in the blazing New Mexico sun. Now, only now do I realize how precious the AC really is. Oh, she's cute! It doesn't take more than several steps before the girl comes bouncing out up to me with a look of relief. Oh my god, thank you! I was starting to think no one would ever stop. With each word, she gets a little closer, and we're finally within touching distance of each other. Her smiling face now filling my entire field of vision. Her bright auburn hair is done into a girlish side tail, glistening beneath specks of sweat. Standing out in the heat has made her round, pale cheeks a sun-kissed red, but she still looks put together, like the desert would sooner melt her than do any real damage to her looks. I almost feel embarrassed to be in front of someone who dresses so cute, her frilly yellow top and skirt, putting my red t-shirt and khakis to shame. It's all brought together by one thing, though. Her eyes. The blue. Vividly blue. Deep and rich, complementing the traces of her misty perfume as she gets closer and closer. Too close. I scramble back and cough, trying to hide any awkwardness. No problem. What's she doing out here alone? Driving through? Hell, is she even alone? I peer off into the plains on the side of the road, half expecting a guy to pop up from his hiding place now that some idiot has fallen for the trap. That idiot being me, of course. But, much to my surprise, no one does. Instead, the girl continues to stare at me, smiling as she patiently waits for my response. I glance behind her, focusing on her car. So, what's the issue? Your car breakdown? I think so, yeah. I was driving and it just sort of stopped. Yeah. She lowers her head in shame, eyes fixated on her feet, kicking the dust around her. I'm not much of a car... wrong voice. I'm not much of a car buff, but I can take a look at it. Her head pops up. See, once we get into these mistakes, they're just right after the other. It's been so long, y'all. Her head pops back up and life returns to her eyes. Oh wow, could you? Yeah, can't promise that I can do anything, but I can at least check it out. Oh, that would be great. Alright, first things first then. This thing looks even older than my motorhome. It's probably a nice car once upon a time, but with a dented grille, multiple scratches, and a faded murky green color, I can't believe such a cute girl is driving it. I slide into the fabric seat and start the ignition. I don't know too much about how this stuff works, just enough to get the motorhome from giving out. I can't imagine it's too significant of an issue. Probably just a dead battery, or... Oh. No gas. A single car passes by, cooling us with a fresh gust of wind, sprinkled with dirt and sand. Is something wrong? Is this a joke? Oh no, did I break it? No. It's just out of gas. What? No way! That said, I should have filled up before I left. Is she for real? Why is this girl in the middle of nowhere by herself? As if trying to force all of the ideas into the center of her brain, the girl grabs her head and whines under her breath. Oh man, I didn't charge my phone either. What am I gonna do? I don't know her mind, but I've never had a cell phone in my life. Seems like you have to be pretty absent-minded to forget that, though. She whines once more and turns to me. Hey, the site might seem a little weird. Oh no. But could you take me somewhere nearby where I can get some gas? And what do you know? She actually did it. How long did you say you've been stuck out here? I don't know. A few hours, maybe? I've been trying to leave down everyone who drives by, but you were the first to stop. Hold on. Everyone? Yep. He must have fried her brain. Does she have any idea how dangerous that is? That's probably not a good idea, you know. She cocks her head to the side and gives me a look of genuine curiosity. Like it wasn't obvious or something. Huh? Why? Well, you know. A cute young girl alone in the middle of the desert. It's just asking for trouble. But you're a cute young girl alone in the middle of the desert? What? Her comeback takes me off guard and I turn away a little, avoiding eye contact. Yeah, but that's different. A smile returns to her face, the same bright one that she showed me when I first pulled over. I'm still avoiding eye contact. She leans over to the direction I'm looking and continues to smile. So, do you think you can give me a ride? I don't know. Please? It shouldn't take very long. This girl, it's like she didn't even listen to what I said. Still, better me than some psycho. Besides, it's not like a small detour will make me late or anything. I guess it's fine. Not too in big of a rush anyway. Yay! Before I'm even finished, she's springing off the ground, bouncing through the motorhome. Hey, wait! But it's already far too late, as she somehow made her way into the motorhome before its owner, even finding the time to give me a small wave from the passenger seat. I gave a heavy sigh, rubbing my temple as I climbed back into the driver's seat. With its keys still dangling in the ignition, I wretched around the motorhome, roars to life, forcing a surprised squeak out of the girl. By the way, my name is Marina. Thank you so much for helping me out. Amber, don't mention it. Careful not to hit her car, I back the RV and turn it around, sending us in my original direction. Put on my sunglasses. Perfect. Put on my sunglasses and reach for the play button on the cassette player, finally giving in to temptation, but Marina starts up again. Why are we going the other way? Wasn't there a station a little ways back? It was a bit more than a little ways back. I saw a sign a few miles ago that said there was a station not too far from here, so we're going there. Oh wow, I didn't even see that. You're really observant. Yeah, or you're just really oblivious. Not really. Silence falls upon the motorhome. the roaring of the engine and swishing of the wind from outside being the only sounds. So that is my cue to reach for the cassette player once more. Finally give... How do you even drive this thing? It's huge! Marina spreads her arms out like an eagle, unfurling its wings, whilst bopping me on the head in the process. I clear my throat and grab her arm out from the air and gently placing it on her lap. It's not that bad. You get used to it. She tilts her head to the side and gives me a light grunt as if saying, "That's so," and we return to the silence of before. Again, I reach for the cassette player. So, what are you doing out here? Are you going camping? Seems like what you're doing is fun. Take a deep breath and hold it as long as possible before letting it out. Just traveling. What about you? Why are you out here? Oh, well, it's kind of silly. She scratches her head and lets out an embarrassed laugh before staring at her feet quieting down. Surprisingly enough, staying quiet. Oh, looks like that worked. I reach for the cassette player one more time. I stop for a moment to look at the glove compartment, and then Marina, who looks lost in thought before finally pressing play. Oh. Pleasant little chime greets me as I enter the station, Marina trailing closely behind. I think we skipped that by accident. Oops! Tribe was quiet after I turned the music on, turning the tables on her and asking what she was doing out there seemed to throw her on. I didn't mean to come off as cold as I did. Cold, I need a drink. I haven't talked this much until in this way in a long time. God, it's been a real hot minute. I don't think I've done any gameplay stuff since... Oh man, since we finished Prince Tennis. Yo, that was so long ago. Oh, because all those Persona episodes are pre-recorded. Yeah. Oh man. Oh. Alright. It's been ages since I've had a conversation beyond accepting some half-hearted condolences. Though, to be fair, I haven't really wanted to hold one. The guy behind the counter is busy ringing someone up, so I set out in search of a gas can. The store is one of those big mini-mart places made specifically for travelers. It's surprisingly clean for a place surrounded by sand. Every corner has an unnatural, sanitary shine accompanied by the sense of citrus cleaning product. Hey, they have a cola flavor here! I turn and find Marina clutching the slushy machine, her eyes widening like a cat's when tempted with yarn. Don't most gas stations have it? She shakes her head, but doesn't take her eyes off the machine. Uh-huh. All the places back home only had cherry and raspberry. When we got sick of them, we just had to mix them together. But... Marina finally turns to me wearing a face of pure, concentrated sadness. I left my wallet in the car. It's the saddest thing I've ever seen. Just looking at her, I can feel my heart grit. Wait a second. How were you expecting to pay for the gas? I don't know. I just remembered. How did she last 5 minutes out in the desert? Fine. I guess I'll pay for it. Really? Yeah, and grab you one of those slushies too. I'll make it a small one. Her pure concentrated sadness melts into pure unconcentrated happiness. Oh, you're the best, Amber! She grabs a cup and holds down the button so the slushie overflows and drips down the side. I was gonna pay for the gas anyway, but I'm hoping the drink makes up for the drive over. Swap the gas cans and with Marina happily sipping from a straw, this is supposed to say grabs, right? I'm not crazy. Grabs one and heading for the counter. No. Okay, I see. I read this wrong. Yeah, that was me. I swapped the gas cans with Marina happily singing from a straw. Singing from a straw? What is wrong with me? Sipping from... This is a mess. I started out so decently, and it's just gone. It's gone down. I spot the gas cans with Marina happily sipping from a straw, grab one, and head for the counter. The guy at the register is staring at the same girl. Whoa! Who is this? Lines of flimsy plastic bags line the counter, filled with a mixture of off-brand junk food and gardening tools. He scans the items as the girl digs through her wallet, her bandana wrapped head, pressing a phone against her shoulder. Oh no. Oh no. What will bandana girl's voice be? Aren't you supposed to be the badass mechanic? What good are you if you're not? She wipes out a card. She swipes out a card and hands to the cashier, more interested in staring at her nails than looking at him. How the hell would I know? Have the squirt check underneath it if you're so curious. On the other end of the line, I can hear the faintest of squabbling. I haven't got anything they're saying, but the tone sounds worlds more tolerable than the girls. If it's that old, then I say, do it. Cash is cash. It's not like anyone's gonna care. Better not take as long as last time, though. I'll be waiting for you psychers outside. The girl slips her phone back into the crevices of her dangerously unzipped suit. The little clothing she has on underneath looks like it's going to burst from the slightest movement. Not my type, especially with that personality, but it's hard for me to do anything other than stare. The attendant reaches out to help with the bags, but the girl snaps them away before he can. She shoots him with a heated glare that burns straight through the man and into the wall behind him. Turning around, the girl looks at us for a second before rolling her eyes and marches out the door, the bags weighing her down as they nearly skirt the ground. Yeah, it's definitely not my type. Oh, who is this sweet old man? Good luck! Rina and I set the can and nearly empty sushi on the counter. Will that be all? Yeah, sorry if we're more boring than the other girl. The attendant hacks out a dry cackle and scans the gas can. He flicks his oily ponytail behind his shoulder and rings up Marina's drink. Been a lot of folks passing through and stocking up the past few days. It's been a good change of pace. Guessing that's why you girls are here too. Marina eases in towards the counter, nudging herself tightly between me and a rack, her hands creeping over to the slushie. For what? I'm just headed up to California. I don't end up driving myself insane first. Oh, we have one new item in our inventory. Y'all, we got a Steam card. Oh goodness, go away notification. There we go. God, guys, we gotta figure out something else. This don't keep happening. These little pop-ups are driving me insane. You mean you don't know? The attendant freezes, forgetting about the scanner in his hand. A blinding red light beams from it onto my chest. About what? What? The treasure! Marina's hand stopped just shy of grabbing the cup. Treasure? A clerk's chubby face morphed into a grin. You telling me that you girls hadn't heard of the treasure in the journal? I have! I frowned, embarrassed. Marina looked at the floor again, her cheeks flushing red. Guess she's always just as forward. Well, I heard about it on the news. It's kind of why I drove down here. You drove out into the middle of the desert. For treasure? Sorry, but you've lost me. Not just any treasure, Missy. The miner's treasure. He says it like I should clarify what he meant. I stare at him. He stares back. Marina sips the last dregs of her slushie. You honestly don't know? Not a clue. Are you gonna change that? Well, feisty, ain't ya? Not really, just have stuff to do. Fair enough. A little while back, some folks were going through all their trash and their garbage. As fate would have it, they came across an old journal. Turns out, the thing belonged to their great uncle. Maybe it was their great-grandfather. I don't know. Some dead old man. I cut him off with a cough, a polite hint for him to either get on with it or quit his yammering. Despite apparently knowing all this, Marina continues to with enough attention. Sometimes her drink makes that annoying slurping sound again. Sorry, I'll try keeping it short. Anyway, after flipping through, they found out that he had struck it rich during the gold rush. If he struck it rich, then letting the family know about it, they'd have to be pretty well off, right? Oh, I can answer that. He went back home to Missouri without any gold and told all his friends he hid it. By now, the slushy is all gone. Maria tries for one last sip, but all that's stuck through the straw is air. She pours down into the cup and blows out a small sigh. No one believed me, though. I raised an eyebrow. If even this girl knows about it, then I must be more out of the loop than I thought. Well now, looks like Sister here's been doing her research. The attendant leans into the counter, smirks. The story goes, he wanted to eventually move his family out west and dig his gold back up dig his gold back up along the way, but it kicked it before he could. He slides his thumb along his neck and makes a cheesy sound effect to go with it. Marina giggles, but I just keep staring. The folks that found the journal ended up selling it to Hot Shot Publishing House. Now everyone wants to read Chase's tips and find the treasure. Shipments have been selling like hotcakes. Just got ours last week. Points to a rack of identical books sitting by the door. A sign hanging above it reads, Treasure of the Desert, a miner's journey, take part in the new gold rush. Yeah, that all stuck in people's heads. Are people really buying into this? Sure are. I've worked here for nearly 20 years. What do you want from me? That's nice. I'm recording. It'd be nice if you knocked first before coming in.
No, you should have messaged me.
Sure are. We've had... Sure are. I've worked here for over 20 years and never had seen this many people passing through. Even the Banshee before you was here for some supplies and a journal. Okay, sure. This is a hoax if I've ever seen one. And where is the supposed treasure? No one knows. It's all scattered around the desert. They say the journal has hints to its whereabouts. Marina, you said this is why you drove out here? Yep, that's right. But you don't really believe the treasure exists, do you? Sure I do. She pauses to think. At least I want to. But wouldn't it be super cool if there was treasure? Sure, it would be cool. But there's a good chance it isn't. And even if it were, do you know where to start looking? No, not really. I never got that far. I don't even have a copy of the journal. She throws her head like she knows there's a good chance what I'm saying is true. But I have to try. Her voice is soft and quiet. There's a faint glow of determination behind it. Makes me feel ashamed for scolding, but the idea that she dropped everything for treasure is insane. To her credit, she did a little research, but that's cancelled out by driving into the desert without full tank of gas. She wasn't prepared at all. People who care about her must be worried sick. I barely even know her, and I'm worried. Oh, don't be too hard on her, Missy. After all, who couldn't resist a good treasure hunt? Mr. Marina gives a big, gummy grin, courtesy of his missing teeth. Ain't that right, sister? Marina springs back with a smile of her own. That's right! Rolling my eyes, I reach into my pocket and pass some crumpled bills to the clerk. Yeah, well, I'll believe when I see it. He shrugs and stuffs the cash into the register. I swear to God, if I get... hold on. How do I... No, I'll do it later. We're gonna work on something. We're gonna finish up this scene. I'm gonna work something to... Shrugs and stuffs... Okay. He shrugs and stuffs the cash in the register, though now I'm just paying for the tank in an empty cup. I pocket the change. Give a casual wave and exit. That should be Good enough, thank you. Marina follows, though a bit more animated, waving her arms like a fan. Waving her up. Oh my god! Like a fan as she says goodbye. Oh, and sister. Yeah? Go ahead and take one of them journals. Free charge. Really? Marina lights up like a firecracker and bounces up and down like she's a kid again. Yep. Oh, wow! Thanks, mister! In one swift motion, she swipes one of the remaining books off the rack so fast, I swear my eyes are skipping frames. Hey, Amber, look! You gave me one for free! Yeah, I see it. I tune out her chattering and nod as we walk out to the parking lot so we can finally get fuel. The attendant shouts one last thing, his voice fading behind the glass of the closing door. Good luck on the trip! Those people were weird. And that's where we stop. Alright, y'all. We're gonna save. We're gonna try and record this in a proper way. A proper way that isn't this. And we'll be back next episode. Okay. Bye!